everyone, I'm back today filming a video that I said I was going to film yesterday. I'm filming it now for the third time. I'm really trying super hard to condense this video so it's not super long and it's really hard to do. So I'm going to get right to the point. I have a paper in front of me with different topics that I wanted to touch on, and basically my whole goal for this video is to hopefully help somebody, and it's information that I've gathered through my experience that I'm really wanting to share in hopes that it could help somebody watching this. I am going through intrauterine insemination. So I have done 5 IuIs. I'm having a really hard time getting pregnant for the second time. Anybody who's gone through this knows how difficult it really is. And I started off really strong. I think I'm pretty strong to begin with. Actually, scratch that. I don't think I'm very strong to begin with. Having had my daughter, I think that that makes you extremely strong and resilient to a lot of things. So in that respect, I think I have gotten more strong over the years. So I handled everything really well, and after the 5th time now, the whole process gets really long and you get really tired. I feel like my body is tired. I'm injecting hormones into it. I'm taking all kinds of pills and just different things, and it's just a long, terrible process, and I'm really tired. I'm extremely exhausted from it. My hair has also thinned a lot. My hair has fallen out a lot. I used to have like quite thick hair, and now it's pretty thin just as a result. I also find, I think a lot of people experience weight gain and different things like that from the hormones. I would say yes. I'm not sure if it's like weight gain particularly or more that I just feel bloated all the time, but it's not fun. And I'm just really craving just getting healthy again and just kind of getting all of it out of my system, out of my body, taking vitamins for my hair and just vitamins for my body. And I just want to get back to being healthy. So I'm going to try one more round of the IuI. If that doesn't work, we are going to strongly look into in vitro, and we'll see what will happen, I guess, from there. So if you want to join this journey with me, then I really encourage you to do so. And I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from other people who may have similar experiences to me or who have been through this, because it's really rough. And you know, you're always on Google, you're always trying to find answers and Googling your symptoms, and that's really why I'm here sitting down, making this video, pouring my heart out, and just being really honest about what it is. And I just hope that it can help somebody. So what I've written down here are just some success rates for an IuI. So I have polycystic ovaries. Maybe you're just a healthy person who has been trying to conceive for a year. If you've been trying for a year, you can go to a clinic and you can ask for help and you can get these procedures done. So I would definitely encourage somebody who's tried for a year. There's no harm in looking into it. So your success rates for a 30-year-old woman, which I'm 30, is between 10 to 20% per month. And I say 10 to 20 because some articles will say it's more like 10%, others will say it's more like 15%, but it's always between 10 and 20 depending on, you know, where you're getting your information from. And these are all medical articles, but everything varies. And for a 43-year-old, you're looking more into about 1% per month. So in vitro would probably be the way to go for somebody who's a little bit older. You will be taking injections. They have different names. They're pretty much the same thing. So what I might be taking might not be the same thing that you're taking. It could just be a different brand name. But typically you get a pen like this. This is the Puragon pen. And you put your needle in here. You dial to whatever amount you're taking. I take about 75 units. And then you do that every night until your doctor tells you to, I guess, and he might have you come in. I'm usually in about every 2 days or so for monitoring, but since I'm on my 5th now, I think they know where I'm at pretty decently, and so this round I'm doing a week of these shots before I'm going back tomorrow to see if I can get one more treatment fit in before we go on vacation at the end of the month. One thing I really want people to know that I don't think people know and I didn't know is that you can develop cysts from these treatments. And I don't know if I think we are more prone to them, but I do think that these treatments kind of encourage them and perhaps bring them on. But basically what they are, when you're going through these treatments and when you're waiting within that 2-week period to see if your treatment worked, yes, you're going to be going crazy and you're going to be analyzing every single symptom that you have. But one thing that can happen is you can actually have a cyst that will really mimic pregnancy symptoms. And this is really scary because, and really unfair actually, because 3 times I really thought I was, well, by the 3rd time, I pretty much knew it was a cyst, but the first 2 times I really thought I was pregnant. It's happening in that 2-week window of your treatment. And it wasn't until the 3rd time where I was nauseous, I had all these pregnancy symptoms, and then I started to bleed at the same time, and I knew hands down right away, I'm like a veteran at this, and I knew it was just a cyst. So these cysts will produce progesterone, which is the hormone that your body will release when you're newly pregnant, when you're really nauseous. It's a feeling, if you've been pregnant before, you know, you don't feel like that after a bad meal or a night of drinking. You feel like that when you're pregnant. So when you're going through these treatments, and if you have these feelings, it's a terrible thing to think it's just a cyst and that actually your treatment didn't work and it's not a result of that at all. So I almost wish that the doctors would warn you of that before you start, just so that you can have a heads up that, you know, if you're not getting a positive on your stick, you're not pregnant, and it could definitely be a cyst. So I haven't found any information either. Like, Googling can be like the worst thing, and I've never found information on that on Google. I think a lot of the times these girls think that they're pregnant and then they find out, oh, I got my period, and it's the end of the road, and then you have to re-go again with I take Provera to bring on my period. I go in, and then we start the injections. So it's a long process in between. It's not really quick. It's not cut and dry. It can be longer depending on how your body responds to the injectables as well. And it's just a really long ride. I was hoping to do about 7 IuIs before I kind of gave up and moved on, but I just don't feel like my body is even there to handle it anymore. So I'm really going to try. I'm already there. I'm already doing the injections to try one more time. So if you want to follow me and see where it takes me, then please do. And I would love to hear your experiences as well. If you have any questions or want me to go more into depth, like I said, this video ended up like 3 times as long and I had to just keep condensing it. So I don't mind elaborating on different points, or if you have any questions for me, I would be super happy to answer them. Thank you for watching, and I will be doing updates. I go to the doctor tomorrow, and I will be filming like little updates on it as well. Have a great day. Bye.